Hey everyone, today I am doing a video on my Hoover WindTunnel Supreme. Or is it technically my Supreme with WindTunnel technology by Hoover? I don't know. Anyways, backstory behind this is I got this from Vacuums and Carpet Cleaner Guy, also known as Marco, for about $45. Um, then basically what I had to do with it when I got it, it was in pretty good shape. It had a new bag, filters were clean, all that stuff, but it needed a new brush roll, so that was rough. I got a new brush roll. This is a brand new Cleveland Wood Products brush roll. So got that. And the cord was, as a matter of fact, hold on a second. Okay, this is its original cord. And it is in awful shape. See, like right here, right there, another spot right here. Yeah, this cord was just done. So what I did was I put the old cord from my Bissell Healthy Home on it, which the handle broke a couple of months back. So I threw that machine away and basically just saved all the electrical stuff and yeah, put that cord on here. And that's pretty much all I did to it. Only thing I might actually replace is this filter in here because it's just kind of nasty even after washing it. But I'll get to that in a minute. So basically, yeah, these were first introduced in 1997. They were Hoover's first clean air upright, I think, since the Dial-O-Matic in the 60s or 70s. And yeah, they were pretty successful. They made a self-propelled version in 1998, which was just heavy, bulky, and just more trouble than it was worth. Then they made a bagless version in 2000, which was also heavy, bulky, and more trouble than it was worth. Then 2001, they made a self-propelled bagless version, and that was just overkill. And yeah, these ran for a very, very, very long time. Even after TTI purchased Hoover, they still used the original WindTunnel design for the next 10 years. So overall, these had a 20-year market run, so. And, these things, very rarely have I ever seen one die. My grandparents had a original Hoover WindTunnel bagless twin chamber. That vacuum lasted 17 years. The only reason they got rid of it was because it just wouldn't turn on. And I'm pretty sure it was because the switch is bad, because I think I heard my grandfather saying it was fixed, but he didn't want it back. So yeah, these things were always solid. They were always good vacuums. They always lasted forever. All that stuff. And these are also some of my personal favorite vacuums ever. So yeah. Anyways, so bottom up. So we've got patented WindTunnel down here. You've got your 5 height adjustments, goes all the way down to bare floor. But do not use this on bare floors, especially not with the CWP brush roll in it, because you cannot turn the brush roll off, and if you have something expensive that you have to, maintain regularly, like this floor, which, as you can see, we've done a terrible job of doing that, it's just gonna scratch the crap out of it. So yeah, don't use this on art floors. 5 height adjustments all the way to high. For this rug, it seems to work best on setting 2, so that's why I keep it on. Got the Hoover logo here. I don't know why they put Hoover and lettering right here, then put the Hoover logo down here. That just makes no sense to me. Mach 3.5, which this was basically just how they would market higher end models. They eventually got rid of this later on into the WindTunnel's run, I think in like late 2001, early 2002, and replaced it with the same cleaning effectiveness per amp that the Elites used in the 90s. So yeah. Got your headlight right here. Got your electronic bag indicator right here. Later models just had a piston Actually, both earlier and later models, if this had just a regular piston check indicator. But this model came with the electronic back check indicator. And you've got your dirt sensor here, lights up green for when the carpet's clean, dirty or red when it's dirty. And I think it works the same way that it does on like the Bissell Clean View Revolution, where there's a sensor somewhere in the air path of the machine that detects dirt passing through. So Hoover fans, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works on this. Then you can flip it between high and regular. Basically, you just, high means it's more sensitive to dirt than it is on regular, and I just, like to keep it on high just because. Anyway, so got your bag here. Bag door. This is the translucent blue model. Now, my favorite wind tunnel is the translucent red. That's the one I wanted, but I like this translucent blue too. It's also really nice, and I like the translucent green as well. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I think the maroon wind tunnels, the older maroon wind tunnels from the 90s are honestly kind of ugly. That's just my opinion. Yeah, takes Hoover Y bags, got a HEPA bag in it right now. You've got your, you've got your pre-motor filter right here. You just pull up on this cage, pull out, and then the filter comes out. You can just wash this in water and detergent, let it dry for 48 hours. So maintenance and upkeep is very, very simple and easy on this machine. It's another reason why I like it so much. Okay, I think it's in. So yeah, the cage just goes back in like that. Stuff the bag back in. Yeah, and bag door snaps back on. You've got your tools up here. A few tools. You got your upholstery / stair tool. Dusting brush. This is a pretty nice dusting brush. The bristles are nice and soft. And then you've got your crevice tool, which is pretty ridiculously short. I know some of the bagless ones had much longer crevice tools, and I really wish this had that. But there is a little something to make up for that I'll get to in a minute. So on this side, you've got your 6-stage microfiltration. Now, you can't actually get HEPA filters for these. The bagless and the self-propelled models you can, but these you can't. So basically you just have this sponge exhaust filter, which, like I said, is basically just stained and needs to be replaced. This you can just wash in water and detergent, let it dry for 48 hours. Like I said, maintenance and upkeep on this machine is very simple. Yeah, so that just goes back in like that. Then on the back, you've got your 2 extension wands. This is why it makes up for having a short crevice tool. You got your 2 extension wands, which is really nice. This one, the holster for it is broken, so sometimes when you're vacuuming, the wand will fall off. So yeah, this one doesn't have that issue, but yeah, that one does. Then you've got your hose. The only thing I really don't like about this vacuum is the hose is a bit short for a $150–200 vacuum, but you can get extension hoses for these, and I think that's just what I'm going to do eventually, is get an extension hose for these, and plus get an extension hose for this, and plus the 2 wands kind of make up for it. So yeah, I mean, it does reach a little bit, but not very much. Yeah, it's definitely better than something with a plastic hose like a Bissell Power Force, or like one of the lower end models of these. I think the Tempo also had a plastic hose, but Hoover fans, correct me if I'm wrong. I guess I'll flip this over now and show the data sticker. So, it's model U5450-900, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 12 amps, bag type Y. Was manufactured in November 2000. made in the USA. So this is a turn of the century model. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. So we will go ahead and give it a run. Yeah, another thing is this tool door doesn't like to stay shut, so yeah. Anyways, here we go. This thing is a beast. It does a great job cleaning. I can feel it pulling itself on this rug. You saw it was able to suck up the rug. It's got an insane amount of suction. Yeah, very, very, very good vacuum. So yeah, that was my Hoover WindTunnel Supreme. Hope you enjoyed.